Yo, 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 what's up? What is up? What's up? Welcome. Opening up Twitch. Opening up my Twitch chat. Welcome back. All right, cool. Got the chat up. Camera's gotta get turned on. You're really on the dot time. Yeah. What's up, man? Can't be late. I said 7 p.m. Starting at 7, but I mean, I say that and then I don't have my lights on or my camera, so I gotta turn that on. So I'm a minute late. What's up? Welcome. Feeling good. Pausing that. Setting up my display. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Welcome back. I'm just gonna pick up. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think there's probably gonna be more people hopping in, and I'll give an update, a run through of what I worked on basically in between streams. Today I basically spent all last night and then today thinking about it. And then I got in here for like a good solid 3-hour session and kept working on it. But I'm gonna keep working on it. And I think a few more people are gonna hop in and I'll give the update. But at this point, I'm just trying to fix this ellipse. This text comes down. That looked pretty good and has a one-time payment license. It's UPDF. What's the one? There's a free one. It's called Foxit. That's one that I have on a different computer. I think that's a PDF editor. Maybe you have to pay for it if it's editing, but for viewing, it's free. Free online PDF editor called Foxit. Oh, you have that one too? Okay. Yeah, I pay for the Adobe Cloud, so I use that. I really wasn't using much of. I wasn't getting like value from the PDF editing abilities. Oh, okay. UPDF. Oh, they got. Ooh. Does look very modern. Oh, this is nice. AI powered PDF editor? Hmm. Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting value from the Acrobat. Do you work for them? Okay, if you do, maybe you could throw me a free license. No, I'm just kidding. No, this looks good. What can you do? You can like highlight. Just looks cool. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna get this because I do have Acrobat. I don't use the PDF very much. Now I do because I'm streaming with it. But I think it's more like I just need to figure out how to use the features. Oh, oh, I can. I like that. Good website. It does look cool. Data business. I have uh I use Ableton. I like that you can I like what they're saying. I like this idea at least. I feel like this stuff is probably in Acrobat though. Oh, for sound library, I use this thing called Splice. So it's actually for music production, but I find it works well with sound effects as well. I don't have any clue how to use the like the Fairlight sound library. What? Like what? I have downloaded this before and I've used this, and it's just like makes no sense. I did download it before. I know it's not loaded at the moment, but even if I install my library, my sound effects and stuff, the like viewing sounds through this thing is like the worst. And I think it's pretty bad. I don't think it's me, but it might be me. Always possible it's just me. But you'd have to download and install it. I know. Yeah, you have to go through and oh, I saw with Ableton they just introduced a new thing. They they introduced like a AI search so it can like scan through your sound library for similar sounds. And tags. Maybe that's the thing I'm missing is properly tagging, properly naming everything. No, but sometimes you just want to like scan through folders, right? I mean, that's what I'm familiar with in DaVinci Resolve. I mean, I'm familiar with in Ableton. You know, you just go through the library. You go like, yeah. Maybe the point is that you need to be better with tagging. Makes sense. I could, I could get behind that. Hi, Emma, on YouTube. Resolve works with databases, so that's why their approach is different. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. Reaper. What is Reaper again? That's the Reaper DAW. I'm not familiar with Reaper. Okay. Yeah, I don't know many people. I haven't heard of. I don't know anyone that uses Reaper. You're the first. But nothing wrong with that. To each their own. If it works, it works. So this is like I open it up. So a lot of progress was made, but still more work needs to be done. The text, I open it up. I got to work on this. I'm working on the animation here. It's extremely customizable and very flexible with scripting. It's industry standard for game design. Reaper is really. Yeah, the thing I don't really get with Ableton is how to do the thing where you preview video and you can kind of like make the music to the visuals. I tried to set that up before and it just like would not play back any video. And to get the video running, I had to like install the weirdest plugin or codec. And then it barely worked. So weird. That's another thing but I mean today if we finish this animation this sequence, maybe we could get into the messing around inside of the Fairlight as well for adding the sound effects. You can edit videos in Reaper. It's not resolved, but it's pretty fast and easy. Yeah. Hopefully I can edit the videos inside of Fairlight here. Gotta turn that. Alright, cool. Cool. I believe it. I mean, I'm not gonna switch from Ableton. There ain't no way. Ableton's pretty. I'm pretty happy with Ableton. It's just kind of combining the. Now we're kind of figuring out the visuals, and then we can bring it into. Probably edit with Fairlight here, because my VSTs work. I gotta reinstall those though. Also, this thing is on lower resolution to save on playback. That's why it looks pixelated. But I like it spawns here. I want to work on this. This animation doesn't really make sense. Like I throw it open and it's like kind of spinning on its side, on its back and side, but I throw it up. And I want it to kind of like get thrown up and then sort of boom, like snap into place or punch, slam down like in the sky. Go. And then the skies open up and we go into the rainbow black hole. The scripting of Reaper This looks like Ableton. Do you mean the automation? It's like automation. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. That Ableton does automation and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So each their own. I mean, I'm glad you like it. I'm just, I don't know. I'm happy with Ableton. So that's a little weird with this. There's also a weird thing happening with this, the background here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think I'm updating right away to Ableton 12. Oh, 700. Oh, if it's the first time, if you're just upgrading though. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's too expensive. That's too much. To get an upgrade though, it's like maybe 300 or so. So weird things happening with this this texture. It skips right there. So it glitches a little bit. I was thinking about this earlier. What we can do is this is kind of tricky. What we can do is send this to a media out, I believe, or a saver node. Or just import this thing on the edit. Studio's 300. 300 is like the price for a lot of. We get two versions. Yeah, well then, I mean, again, like if it works for you, then more power to you, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's especially for something like music, I feel like it can help. Like you can be comfortable with, I don't know, making music on MS Paint for all that matters. Save the node to disk. Yeah, I'm gonna import the node. What is it? Background graphic. I'm gonna add it in here. It's under savers. Oh, do the thing I'm talking about in the node graph. No, it's already exported. I don't need to export it again. I need to just cut out, there's one frame here that like glitches. Was that it? There. It just glitches for some reason right here. But this is already this is a loader. But I'm trying to cut out this one frame. The way I'm thinking is like I could import this to the edit timeline. Import that sequence. Ableton is 750 now. No, but I think if I upgrade to Ableton 12, I don't think it's I don't think it's that much. I hope not. I don't know if I would, I'm not paying 750 upgrade. No way. But I don't think it is. Oops. Here, all the way to the end. Here we go. Okay, so here's the idea. At frame, whatever it was. I gotta find it. Okay. Putting it over here. It was like frame 1. Can I switch this to show the frame number? Where's the frame number? Okay, whatever. We go here. Where are you? Oh, broken frame. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now that I'm over it, right here, could cut it. Oh, for the upgrade? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's still a lot that I have to keep upgrading, but but it's not $700 every time. Let's see. I want to make sure that this is here. Okay, so now here. Yeah, sweet. Okay, that kind of, I think that worked. We can disconnect that, put this one in. And we're good. Okay, that's fixed. Could be. Is it forced, or you can use the old? Oh, I can use the old one as long as it's supported. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not going to upgrade just yet because I don't really use Ableton. Currently, I'm not using it like almost at all. But if it's funny you're talking about this because like last night after the stream, I was going through the music that I made previously, like years back, and I was like thinking about maybe integrating it with some of the visuals, you know, bringing it to all together. Yeah, if yeah, stuff is so expensive. I feel you. I Ableton, yeah, funny enough, Ableton was like the first and only paid software I had for so long. Now I do pay for it because I can't handle like there always seems to be like, you know, friction, or you lose features like with Adobe Cloud, you get the cloud and that kind of integrates properly, and then you can update it. You don't have to keep like figuring out how to like get your plugin back. But I mean, if it's a hobby, people spend money for that. That's for sure. Yep. And if it's a professional, then it's a no-brainer. Yep. Yep. Well, speaking of non-subscription, DaVinci Resolve is a one-time purchase. I like that. I like that about their software. I really like what Blackmagic does, where it's like they make their look, it's really smart. They make the software very accessible, very affordable. It's basically the full feature. And then what they do is they make these cool like hardware MIDI things and cameras as like that's the you know, the higher ticket thing that they make, but I love that. That's so smart. I'm so okay with that. Like they make all this stuff and that's awesome. This is all really good. They make their like these devices, if you want to spend more money and you get a little bit of edge, you know, do it faster and it is probably like more fun. But this is more money and that's okay because like you really do not need this unless maybe you're a pro and you need like, you know, speed editing features. They make money. They do. Oh, that's great. With hardware and give the software for free to make them. Yep. I uh really like that model. Makes a lot of sense. Like this. Good. I help people buy this thing for 30K. Good for them. I don't have to, but I support it. they they're pretty big in broadcast, and Resolve is used in pretty much 90% movie. Yeah, that's right. It's like the industry standard, I believe. Um, Sometimes, yeah, BD knows a lot about that. It's like the for coloring. We were talking about that yesterday a little bit against subscription. Yeah, well, that's awesome. Good for. I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah, Adobe does a lot of other stuff than just their software. They do like they do a lot of other things. They're like an enormous company now. Like they do the cloud, the analytics. They're the company of prosumer. They do, I mean, this is like the package, but what I'm talking about, I think it's like the marketing. What I meant was like they do analytics stuff that's actually really a large part of their business, I believe. Artificial, but I don't know. Well, speaking of companies, here, this is like I like what they're doing. I'm into Unreal Engine. I use like I use Adobe Cloud for Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign. I know that's so stupid. That's so dumb that they got banned. Silly. Silly. Beginning to make Apple look a little bit silly. I used, yeah, I mean, this is a subscription. It's a lot. But I got the cloud and I do work in for in Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign. And then it would be nice if they included this 3D stuff, because I heard it's like really good, but nope, if you want this, you gotta buy another package. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they bought it. But then they made it like an additional thing you gotta pay. Oof. Oof. An additional 20 bucks a month. All right. Oof. But Unreal Engine. But Unreal Engine. You know? That's what people use and they bought it. Yeah. They were trying to do that with the other one. It was Figma. Did they end up buying Figma? Yeah, Figma. Did they buy that? No. Well, they got lucky. They got lucky that they got denied. They almost overpaid for that, I think. Right? They almost paid like 40 billion. 20 billion. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I still use Photoshop, still use Illustrator, still using InDesign. Lightroom, still using. Like on a regular basis, I'm using those. But there's no. You know what it is though? You need the ecosystem. Like you can't. You need the ecosystem. So if you're gonna make a replacement, you'd have to replace at least like the whole set of Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Lightroom. I mean, maybe not Lightroom, but these three, they kind of go together. And then the idea is that the Premiere Pro would then sync together, and then this would sync. But in reality, it seems like stuff starts to break when you start to make assets in Photoshop and try to like access them in Premiere Pro. And then like bringing After Effects projects into Premiere, forget about it. Forget it. Everything starts blowing up. Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Affinity as replacements. Resolve Fusion supports SVG. Oh yeah, I mean, well, Resolve and Fusion are the replacements for Premiere and After Effects. Yeah, and it's a one-time payment for the whole program. It's one-time payment. You get basically, this is basically Premiere, this page, and then this is basically After Effects. And it's integrated into the same program, but runs smoother. Affinity is also one-time payment. Yeah, I'll check. I want to see that. Affinity. I haven't really looked into Affinity before. Less tools, but better and faster. Feels modern. Yeah, that's one thing about Photoshop Illustrator InDesign is it all feels outdated as well. Oh, so this is the package right now, right? Affinity Designer, Photo, and Publisher. Oh, I have to take a look at this. It's a subtle thing with the modern feel that you're saying, but I felt that. I felt that so much inside of Premiere. When I was working in Premiere, it was just like I didn't feel like I didn't want to exist in that platform. I didn't want to like play around in that like I don't know. It's hard to even like identify it, but it just felt outdated and like uncomfortable. And then inside of DaVinci Resolve, it just feels I mean, I have the display on like it's on a bigger setting. It's not the norm. It's 150 percent size, but it just feels and looks more modern. Subtle. That's subtle. I don't know, but jumping from Premiere to Resolve was the difference of a good way to put it. It's like the difference from going 30 to 60 FPS. Right now I'm on 24. This is at 24 FPS, but that's this project is like it was ambitious to try to do 4K, but I think we're right on the limit of what my computer can handle. And this is 24 FPS, and if I did 30, it would have been tough. And if I did 60, there's no way. There's no way I could have like done this editing. Auto proxy, modern and better code bases. Utilize your CPU more. Utilize your GPU. That's already been. Oh yeah, no. I mean, turn that off. Auto proxies are on. It's actually playing back right now at a quarter. I think there's like you can do it at 1/8, can't you? There's a way. But that movement's the compositing. The settings are it's 4K with a float 32. I think the float 32 is also makes it bigger, but it's 4K and 24 FPS, 32-bit. Honestly, I don't know the bit, like what that does. Work with 16 and render. So in here, where do you find that? Work no color? Oh, inside Fusion, Fusion General. Oh, right here. Yeah, where's that stuff? I always get this mixed up as well. Is it in here? Preferences? User? Color? I always get this mixed up. Frame format. Oh, nice. That's it, right? I just undo it and then it'll do it by itself, right? Or do I have to change anything else? That's a cool one. So what's this mean? Does it mean that full render keep 32? Oh, okay. And preview interactive set them at 16. Oh, nice. Wait, I gotta preview render. Which one? Bit int? Or I'll do bit float, I guess. Oh, wait. 16-bit float. I don't know the difference. Float. Yeah, okay. Full render. Oh, sweet. And also, does this mean that I'm actually playing it at... What is this? Does this mean that like my settings are at 1080? Frame format. Wait, let's just save it. Let's save this. See if anything changes. And then let's go back up there. Fusion settings. I just set... Huh. I'm scared. What did that do? Doesn't look like it did anything. Fusion is resolution and color depth independent. You can change it at any point in your node graph and also change the bit depth. In Fusion, the resolution of the first node decides the resolution of your comp. Oh, that's right. So this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, the metadata. And then we got the... Oh, bit depth, that's 8. Was that right? It's relative, which makes it flexible. Oh, so does that mean I recorded at 8-bit depth on my camera? Is that that probably means my camera's at 8-bit depth right now. If your footage is 8-bit, it will show 8-bit. Yeah, so it can't like make up bit depth. Oh, most cameras are? Okay, so that's not something to be alarmed about. 10-bit is nicer. I wonder if my camera can do that. I gotta dig through the settings on that thing. But let's see. I feel like this is I throw this thing up, throw it up, and then it goes and sort of, I want it to like slam down right there. So from here to here, I want it to kind of like slam the ground, and then the shakes, everything starts shaking, and then the black hole opens up and we get sucked in. Higher bit depth are for more accurate calculations of the color and other stuff. Yep. Are we gonna be jumping into the color page with this project? Maybe. Maybe. Actually, probably. Yeah. We don't necessarily have to stay in Fusion. If we might, I was thinking about this. Like, we get sucked into a black hole, and then I'm thinking, like, hey, maybe we start building the next part of that sequence. Like, what happens after we go into the black hole? Where do we go? You know? I actually, I know a little bit about the color page. A little bit. I don't know like the proper node workflow, but I know how to like do some stuff. Like how to get some color out of it. I don't know like the proper like perfect node structure to get things converted into grades for the lookup tables properly, but yeah. Well, you'll probably see with this. We'll probably get there. All grades are done in one node. No, I do 2 nodes. I can't show you now. Actually, can I? Let's see. See. Okay. The one node. I feel like this, no, we shouldn't be doing this now, right? Wait until we got some, we can bring this down. A lot of blue. I feel like the mids can kind of like come up some. You just don't want to cut off that stuff. Then bring up. Then we just got more color. And if you want to, you can do that. But that looks fuller. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the whole. There's my color tutorial. But seriously, I mean, like, I don't know. I do it by eye, and I do it by, you know, just looking at this and trying to make sure that you're working in the scopes. There's something here that's not normal, which is like this. They're not aligned. When they line up, it's like it'll be white. So maybe I could mess with it a little bit more. But then things start going crazy. So literally all I had to do was like look at, I had a little bit more space on the bottom and a little more on the top that I could kind of stretch things out in. And then to my eye, this looks pretty decent. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. There is more. I know there's color management. I know. What I just said wasn't the full color management tutorial, but it does, like, just doing what I did made this, look at it how it looks now, and look at how it looks now. It looks a little better. And I was just pulling these like out. We could probably bring it down a little bit more too. A little more darker. but then we lose a little bit of information at the bottom here. Like this, we lose this stuff if we pull it down further. Yo, Itis and Narud, how's it going? Welcome. No, we're still working on it. Look, that was it. I mean, I don't know. This was also, there's not much that I have to do with this one. Sometimes there's like more information in these, but it's like a pretty basic, we got green, blue, and reds. That's it. More blue, less red. It looks better. Doesn't have to be complicated. I use, yeah, color wheels. I was just moving these. I guess you could also use, like, some of this stuff, too. But I like kind of eyeing it up from this one. That's kind of losing, we're losing some there. Now it's kind of getting green dominant though. No, it looks good. We don't, I mean, whatever. Doesn't have to be complicated. That's it. It could get complicated. We could make it complicated. Maybe we will. We might. We might attempt it. I understand the concept of converting it to log. Making a log color correction sandwich where you flatten, you kind of like convert it to log, do the color stuff so that all the color corrections and things go together with your composition, and then you convert it back out. Maybe we'll try that. I mean, I've looked into the Fusion color management stuff. I get the concept. I just don't have any confidence with doing it live on the stream here. I'm not confident that I would do it properly. I'd have to look it through the manual again. We're gonna attempt that. We might. Oh my god. Jesus. That was my chair armrest. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Let's try and get this animation cooking. If we get this spline here. So I got to the point where we're kind of messing around. I mean, okay. We don't do, you know, I mean, color management is for later. So it's all good. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. I'll be real. Maybe. I'm putting in so much effort into this section that it'd be a shame not to take it the whole way, you know. But we throw it up. Maybe we could delete this one. Yeah, okay. And then there's also a weird... Maybe we want to delete this one too. And then maybe we want to... Yes, that's me. I went out yesterday. And I got some footage. Let's see. So now I'm trying to like delete some keyframes to make the motion better. A little, throw it up. That's a weird thing that happens right there. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we could clean this, make this smoother here. Smooth here. Yeah. Yeah, shadows. I'm gonna do shadows later. I'll need those. I'll need to get that later. There was another stream we did where we were like struggling with the shadows. I'm gonna save that for last. Because I still haven't really gotten the motion either. I want to just get this right. I'm gonna like throw it up. And I think that, let's start at the beginning here with this. This text I think needs to be centered a little bit. There's like two things that I'm using to drive this whole thing. It's the text 3D animation and then the camera animation. Yeah, let's get that camera all centered. I mean the text. So we got the text here. And which was which? Okay. Where is it? That would be the X offset. It's the red one. Like right here. But that was like a thing I wanted to turn on the guides. Yeah, but the only thing about that is that I'm not centered. Let's let's see, show guides. I mean, you bring up a good point. Should I center the entire composition? Should I like reposition the entire comp? If I move everything from here, if I move, wait, if I just add a transform here, oh, I'm scared. This is gonna break everything. This is not really gonna work, I think. What if I add a transform at this point? Put it here. Okay. These are the things that you gotta keep. You gotta remind yourself that you do things like this, though. I'm gonna rename it. Recenter transform. Okay, I like this. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit. Let's see. At this point, it kind of like moves off. Are we gonna retrack it to the center? We could. I mean, we could actually track. We could use tracking data here. Transform, center, connect to tracker 1, position. Does that work? And then size, if we just punch in a tiny bit. And then we could do, like that might work. We got a lot of tracking going on. Oh, and then I gotta I'll fix the, this part as well, needs some work. In the transfer, change the edge to transformer. I know what you mean. Edges to mirror, right? Yeah. Then that happens, but it's a little more centered here. We could even center it up a little bit more. We wanna risky. Oh god, things start breaking. Slow as heck. Let's see. Oh, I thought about this because it's about that time for the 5-minute break, but I was thinking like 5-minute breaks would be a great time for me to do pre renders or savers, or when done in Fusion, just zoom in the edit page and recenter the video. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea. Let's just do it a little bit off center for now. And we'll deal about that later. The one last thing, what is this? Why does it go dark like that? Oh, I think I know why. It was the same thing as before. This thing starts late. It turns off. We basically want to start it. We don't even need to start this thing until. It doesn't need to start until right. Oh wait, until the text basically turns on. Here's. I mean, I could just be like here. Doesn't matter. 50, 57. Then we have it till the very end. Track and stabilize, yeah. Yeah, that's what yeah, that's a good idea. What did we do? We tracked it way this is turning into like a big project. We tracked it at the beginning for the motion, for like the whole scene. But we didn't use it to do corrections or reposition things. There's another huge thing that's like a blaring thing to consider, which is that at the end we like fly through the text and we like, right now it's a little messed up, but it like turns into a portal that we kind of like fly through. And I realized for that effect we might have, this probably would have been better off to just do it in a 3D comp. But we're too far now. So we gotta just keep going. Anyways, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I will be BRB. Thanks for hanging out. Yo, yo, yo. We are back. Back once again. Let's see. We got our text. Still gotta bring this text together. There we go. Now it's on top. And this mask isn't doing anything. Huh? I think the mask, I'll redo the mask here. Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see. I ended up hand messing with the track of the sky. I think that was a stupid idea. Yeah, I could have probably easily cut out the sky with the magic mask, but the reason I didn't was because at first I tried to magic mask well, I tried to magic mask the sky and then it was picking up, or was it magic mask? Maybe I didn't do magic mask. Trying to remember back. It was delta keyer. I did a delta key of the sky and then it was picking up my shirt and this water here. So I ended up doing like a manual track. Luma keyer might have worked as well. But I did delta keyer and that was a mistake. But it would have been better to just go back and do a magic mask of the ground. But at the time I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just hand adjust this thing. And that's what I did. I mean, it doesn't take long to do that. A lot of clicking, but not that much work. Luma keyer. Yeah. Yeah. So looking back, I should have done Luma keyer for the sky. And then I could have just done the inverse for the ground. And then I did do magic mask for cutout of me. And then this is also a loader. I saved this. And this is this. So this wasn't even that good. Kind of dirty. But it in the final comp it really doesn't matter. You can't tell. You can kind of tell. I don't care. I don't want to get. I'm not gonna get that obsessive about it. I think using my mental on trying to get the animation to look tight. There's a few other things that need working, which is I think there should be more visual, like elements. Like when I throw it up, I think there could be like particles that are kind of on it that get like pushed around. But if you see, I'll show you what this looks like. If we do fold, calculate one frame. Yeah, but I like that. I like that for next time. We'll do because that was like a a clear blue sky. I don't know. That was hard. It's hard in the moment to like think of that live, you know? But that's what I got to do next time. Fusion doesn't have physics. In After Effects, they have a net one network. Net one. Oh, Newton. There's particles. I decided not to go with particles because one, Newton. Yeah, you could like simulate physics. It has particles that have physics, yeah. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna like mesh together I'm gonna composite together some elements that I can find. Because it's too hard to make stuff look good. Too hard to make the particle systems look properly, like, nice. Like, to get them dialed in just doesn't seem like the program. And then if we were going to do particles, we might as well just like do them properly and go over to Nuke, right? Or Embergen. And then it's another like 3 months that we gotta read the manual on that stuff to get it. So, long story short, that's why I'm just sourcing some elements to throw together, composite together, classic style. So let's see. We go timeline, quarter, going back to quarter, and oh, I'm looking at this now. Yeah, those look nice. I like these types of videos. It's always like deep on YouTube. You can find yeah, like some 13-year-old video of like how to make this stuff look sweet. Nice. Nice video. It's from the OG Fusion devs. Yeah. What is it? What is the I keep mentioning it, but I'm not sure if it's the right one. It's the Is it Nuke? Is that the program? With the particles. Or this is for compositing, right? Foundry. That's what I'm looking for. Foundry.com. This is like the final level of VFX. The final boss. The final like Infinity Stone to add to the collection is Nuke. Fusion has Nuke's 80% and you can get the rest with plugins. Yeah. I like, yeah. That's why, yeah. Yeah. Oh, but they say Unreal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to do. I've used Nuke before. I've learned the basics before I learned Fusion. Wow, you started with Nuke. I always thought this was like the final boss. Is there something? Embergen's the other one. It's both. I'm I'm familiar with Unreal. Wait, what is? Nuke is? Then there's Fusion, Nuke, Flame, etc. Virtual production. I do want to get into virtual production. I've got Unreal Engine installed. That's going to be the next phase of this channel, is probably going into Unreal Engine. these videos of like what we're doing here. Emberjano. See? Man, looks good. Oh. Oh, magic. But like even these types of visuals, these types of effects, you can approach this in Unreal Engine with their built-in plugins thing. It's called Niagara. And if we really wanted to, like, this whole project, as I'm going through it, I'm like thinking of this as like a version 1. Because if I were going to do another version, I would put myself and everything on planes. And if it was on planes and totally in 3D, then I could bring in 3D footage. And I could like make this asset, I could animate it inside of Unreal Engine. And it would look sweet. Which software is good for motion graphics and for 2D character animation? I think After Effects. Depends what you're doing though. After Effects does have some good 2D motion graphic stuff. It's like simple animations. They've already built out a lot of the tools for it. But if you're I don't know, if you have Fusion, you can do animation, you can do rigging inside of Fusion here. The stuff is for big studios with massive LED volumes, do massive scale real-time virtual production where they need someone to control the colors and all advanced stuffs. Moho. Oh, I don't have any clue what Moho is. Oh, look at that. Moho. They're really channeling the, what was it called? Flash. Adobe Flash. Flash used to be like this red color. They're really trying to capture that, I think. Oh, for real time? Yeah, I want to get into real time virtual production. Are you an artist? Do you do animation, illustration? Maugan X, welcome. I don't have the PC for real time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, have you jumped into Unreal? Have you tried it? If you have a computer with a graphics card and you can load into Unreal Engine, you'd be pretty amazed with like what you can do. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. I That's why it blows me away that like Photoshop lags when you try to smudge pixels, but then Unreal Engine can like generate like can like place you in a virtual world and you can like do whatever for infinity and it works. And then meanwhile Photoshop is like you want me to move those pixels? Yeah, man. Yep. Unreal Engine is like, okay, let me just like create the entire universe and you can manipulate it. Here you go. And Adobe's like, a new layer? I'm gonna have to work on that. But going back, what? When I throw this up and then it lands, that's when I wanted this. So right here, this is where I want this just to start. Why isn't this going? Why don't we get any the topic today? So today we're working on a project. We finished, actually we're talking a lot about different programs. There's a lot of chilling going on. But we're also working on this is a project for like the intro title. This is footage I filmed the other day. I'm trying to composite, like build out this scene of I go like this and I conjure up the name of the channel and I throw it into the air. And then the idea is that like this black hole opens up and we fly through, and that's the scene. But I mean, there's another thing happening here where it's like it's kind of hard to to work on this because we're deep in the project, so it's heavy on the computer. So you're only seeing like bits and pieces of it. You're not seeing like the motion of it. It's, so you gotta fill the in betweens, you know? But for example, we have this text. This text is animated in, throws up, and then it kind of settles. I gotta work on the animation when it lands. Gotta work on that. Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, I think this is gonna go into like probably YouTube. Probably a YouTube opener. But I took some footage that I want to edit for with green screens. After we get through this, which hopefully I'll be done with it by today. Why not? Oh, I did it again. I'll probably finish this tomorrow and then have this rendered out, and we can move on with some green screen footage. But let's see if we go. That we took 2 days ago on my channel, and then afterwards I took in Davinci and did the magic mask on it, and I just realized that it'd be easier just to key out the green than the magic mask. Yeah, for sure. Actually, that's something in this project I realized just like right before you came in. It was pointed out that it would have been easier to key out the blue sky. It would have been easier to key out the blue sky. Same with the green screen. Blue, green, and then you kind of paste the pieces together, the cutouts. Yeah, loaders. I think for me, especially with streaming this stuff, loaders are going to turn into my best friend. Dang. It was the best response I've ever given. And no, I'm just kidding. Yes, yep. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yep. It's tough. That's like that's the meta game that I'm playing here. Is trying to like preserve. It's kind of too it's like really really struggling now. This project's starting to get big. Like I'm doing everything to turn the settings down, but I think there is a way to turn the playback to 1/16th, can't I? Purge cache. Good idea. Good idea. Where's that? Delete render cache? Wait, I want to see. Oh my god. I have like day 10. Look at that. From day 10. It's 8 gigabytes. Should I do all or unused? Okay. I can undo this. So it's gonna have to like re-cache for this project. Is this blowing up my stream? No, it's working. Now it's lightning fast. No, but that was good. That was good. There's been like quite a few suggestions. The thing to you do that after every project? Yeah, so this is turn off the high quality motion blur, turn on proxy and auto proxy. You can also right click on the bottom right corner where it says RAM. Oh. Nice. Okay, that's another one. So there's these. You turn these off and then these on. You go to playback. And there was one other thing that just came up, which was to go to fusion settings and color depth. You can uncheck lock depths and change this stuff so that when it renders, it comes out at 32-bit, but when you're previewing it, it's 16. That was another one. And then if you go to playback, go quarter, user. It's all these things you have to do. You have to do all this every time. Change the 8-bit, yeah. Let's try it. Full render. Should I change the full render? That's for the full render, right? That's like when I'm done and I'm exporting. It's not right now. I gotta fix the colors as well. I like how that kind of comes up actually. Kind of looks like it like zooms in like looks like a worm, you know, from Dune. I like how it comes up. But it's kind of ominous. The shader thing as the background render, that out as a it is. So that one is something that I did as a is it? Yeah, no, this is It's from here. Oh, there was a trick I had to do because there was one frame that was messed up, but it is a loader. And then render out the first with a clear background. Render out the first with a clear background. It might also be like this branch. This branch maybe I could save as. Let's take a view. Let's do an overview. Okay. The glows, yeah, I think it's the stupid glows. It's always the glows. Glows kill everything. There's camera shake that I also added. It affects while you're animating, like lens distortion. And turn this off. Color corrector, you think? You think the color correction is heavy on it? This one, I think I can just delete this stuff. Just turn that off, right? This, I'll turn that off. I have to be careful though, because I feel like I'll forget about it. Just clean this up. Okay, so pretty much everything, not these. These are kind of out of it too. Turn off color grade. Anything that's not gonna make a difference for the animation. Yeah, just so we can see the animation. I guess at that point, just turn these off. Oh, I think this whole stuff, all this. No, I do need this though. Okay. I have like 50 nodes and it barely lags. This bad, and I have a Ryzen 5. Yeah, but I mean, do you have 3D text that's like animating in with the camera? And then there's tracking here. Quite a few clips that are coming in. I don't know. Seems like a lot's going on. But do we lose? We could bypass this. We could do this. There we go. So now we see it. All right, that is starting to get a little quicker. Wait, and then what's going on with this? We got separation here. The replace material. You think? Yeah, seems like it. We just connect this. We can turn these off. And then when we're ready, like with the animation and we fix this stuff. But yeah, that was killing me. What is happening with this? We want We do want this in there. Oh, I know why. The idea was that the clip basically should end at this point. So I like fly in the background though. The background should be gone. Which clip is that? That's this one? I want to remove this. We're gonna have another transform. Wrong one. Transform. And then this one is gonna be, we're gonna like fly through. That's the idea. The text flies through. We go through. Just for the real estate, you can turn off the toolbar. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. I do for the stream I'm at 125. Where is it? User UI or 150. You know what? That's too bad I can't change it to whatever, because I would like to put it to 125. So I think at 125 it would still be viewable, but 100% is like too small, I think, if you're viewing on Twitch. So I think this text, one thing I'm seeing is like, it looks like I could have it tilted back for longer. Where's it? Be tilted backwards. So that is this. Like I throw it up. I'm trying to find the motion of this whole thing. Throw it up. Like I throw it. Throw it up into the air. I think it should still sort of be like, and then it kind of like slams into place. Yo, DC Za. DC Za. What's up, man? Welcome back. How you doing? How you doing? I want to throw it up, and then I do want it to sort of like, bam. No? But that doesn't look. Needs to be a little bit up. I think that's gonna be it. Doing good. Excited to see result. We're still. We're still in it, man. We're. I think this is gonna be like. I don't know if you're gonna see the result today. You can see the progress on it though. It's making some progress, but there's like, at this point, the way I feel about it is like, what you see is not quite the result. You have to kind of like fill in between, because we have to turn off like all the coloring right now, because we're like in emergency mode to save resources on the computer. So you have to like kind of yeah, use your imagination a little bit. But we're trying to get the motion here. Trying to get down the motion. So this like gets thrown up. Like, I always find that it's like, you want to minimize these keyframes. It's not, if you have like a whole bunch of keyframes, it just ends up looking like jittery motion. So we got to kind of find like what the motion of these things are. This is funky, but maybe that's the problem. It looks like it like over rotates and then it kind of feels a bit awkward here. Maybe let's try deleting those. Let's see. Maybe it's one thing here. Oh, okay, wait. I kind of like where this is going. I like where that's going. Oh, I saw something for a second. All right, let's delete that. Whoa. Open this up. Throw it up. Come on, frames. Render. Okay. And then backwards at the moment. It's coming out backwards. So we want it here. And then what is the thing that is going to be the X rotation? This color thing. Maybe we want this. I think this is actually messed up. Well, I don't want that much motion. Let's see. Okay, this is starting to... We're starting to find it. Open it up, throw it up. Is that the real playback speed though? So it actually feels fast. Feels kind of fast and a bit jittery. We've got this camera motion as well. That's like the main thing. We have the text animation and then we have the camera animation. And I'm afraid that the camera animation is... Let's try and delete it. Let's try and refine it. Refine it or refind it. Let's delete this too. Let's delete all of these. So it pops out. Let's move these over a bit, a little bit, just a little. You can use the movement of your arms as reference for the timing. Yo, thanks for the sub, Mr. Animation. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. I like that idea. Follow. Thanks. With the power of animation. Please lend me your power. I'm struggling. No, it's all good. It's fun. Example where do you do the... Where do you want the text to be when your arms fully extend? Yeah. So at that point, it's hidden behind the blurry effects, and they're blurry because I need to turn the settings like all the way down. But mostly that's like at that point, I'll have to rework that. But basically you'll see the text and you'll see there's like sparks and stuff that come off, like energy comes out, and then it's about lined up. I wanted it to kind of spin because I thought that was cool. Maybe it's unnecessary. Maybe it's like too much. When the arms go up. Oh. That's kind of that could be a little faster maybe right there. Like you'd want to see that moving a little quicker. It's close. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's fix that. This is going to be a more violent, more aggressive. And let's get rid of all these unnecessary keyframes. Okay, that looks good. That looks like it's, I mean, that's not perfect now, but that definitely looks better. Thanks for the suggestion. And now it goes a little too high. Goes lit, okay. And it's off center, so we gotta bring it back. Y offset, that's gonna be the orange one. No. Y offset, oh, X offset. So maybe we just want this here, and okay, that looks good. I got a message on OBS. It says encoding overloaded. We're pushing it. Is that a little off? Does that get offset from the? No, that's looking better. It's a little like moves to the left. No, that looks good. Well, we'll work on the actual animation here now. Oh, there's a weird thing that's happening. It's like it starts moving and then it goes back. We gotta fix that. It doesn't make sense. And then we don't have like the presentation. What happened to the text itself? There we go. This one. So I move this to here, right? Let's see. Oh, that is starting to look good. That's starting to come together. I gotta work these motions out though. It's still like it feels fast, you know? I think well there is like a possibility that I could just do the whole thing and do this. Okay. And the camera. So the camera timing's getting better. It's not too fast? Okay. Oh, that's right. And so I used to have I'm reapproaching this. I think this is the right way to do it, where we've animated the text, right? Maybe we want to fix the text a little tiny bit more. I wanted to have it kind of like appear and then have a moment where it's like lands into place. And then we'll fix the camera because I want the camera to fly through. And then things start spinning and we go into the wormhole. But let's get the text first, where it's like, throw it up. It kind of floats there at this top. I want it to like get to this, and then here it like gets to an apex, and then bam, and then it's supposed to slam down. Bam. Would that be that? It's supposed to slam down. What's the thing that's doing the slamming? I think to get that effect, we just have to kind of get all of these things going into place on the same moment. That's... maybe if I... Okay. Okay, there we go. Not quite. Might be sooner. Yeah. Almost. It might be. And we can have like what I wanted. The idea is that this thing goes up, slams into place, and then like this portal sort of opens up. And this is all happening as we're kind of start to fly towards the text. And then we go into the wormhole. But that's weird. What's going on? I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's... No, I think I'm gonna have it slam. That's a good idea. I like the suggestion, but I think I'm gonna have it slam in the sky, and the portal is gonna open up from the slamming of it in the sky. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, so it's gonna happen above. Because if it's... Oh, maybe. Damn, I gotta think about that. uh, we had like yeah, because then we wouldn't need this layer, right? We could just start from... Like, we wouldn't need to have this at all. We could just get rid of this one. And then just have this mask. We could move this, be more behind me, and we fly right into it. Decisions. But about that time for a 5-minute break. This is a good 5-minute break thing for me to ponder. Clear my head. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I will be right back. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Man, there's more stuff to do. Like, I gotta add more, like, particles and stuff. For example, like, when it gets to the top here, it would be cool if it's like, yay! You know, like, stuff shoots out. And then it slams. When it slams, when it slams down, I want, like, there to be some effects here. Really? You think it's the timing's good on this now? Somebody's saying on YouTube. So maybe, I mean, so I do have camera shake. It is here. Yeah, there's like I had to turn everything off basically. So the text looks cool. You just have to take my word on it. The text looks pretty cool. Um the one thing that doesn't that I do all here, maybe I should take note. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna just like make a big note thing right here because there's quite a bit going on. Better look at it. Yeah. There's also pre-render. That's a good idea. I think I'm gonna probably well let's keep messing with it now, but probably for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have an export and we could do like a review. Rana, I see you. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So you see Rana on YouTube. He's saying that he didn't mean the timing of the animation. He meant my timing of coming back right when it's the 5 minute break is up. He likes that timing. So you see, I have the ability of good timing. We just have to figure out how to get it to the animations. But DC, yeah, I like that idea. Exporting it and then we review it. But we could kind of take a look through this. Like I'll walk you through what's going on. Because that's gonna help me as well. So I can like refresh. We have our text. That is the main animation. These two are synced. They're instances. And then we have this, it's regular 3D camera. And we are animating the camera to fly through. We need to redo it because I wanted to focus on just the animation of the text and then do the secondary animation. So do those in order. But now the text is starting to look pretty good. I want to have the camera fly through the text. And as it's flying through the text, we're like zooming in towards the portal thing. This is a glow. Regular glow stuff. And then for the main line here, we have just our regular media. And then we have this rainbow stuff with this. That's how you get the background showing here. Oh, so maybe let's go here. I gotta figure out how to animate this portal in better. This might need some work, like this whole section. Then I have a cutout of myself because this kind of fades away and it leaves me, like as we kind of like go through, you see it kind of cuts to just me. And the idea is that like the text flies through We fly through the text. I kind of fly away, but syncing those together. More motion animation that we gotta kind of figure out how to make it nice. So edit the camera fly through, or you can download a portal video. Huh? What do you mean? I think what you mean, that's one thing, like, I'm taking a note now, because I want to find more, like, particles. Like, when it gets to the top here, I want it to kind of, like, spray off some particles or something. So more, like, VFX particle stuff. Particles. How do you spell it? Particles. There's a portal effect in the templates. If the camera goes into the text, do you and the ground also? I do. Yeah, I do. DC's but that's something I thought of, which is that what you're saying is correct. And it wasn't until like after yesterday that I realized, I was like going to sleep last night and I was like, wait a minute. And it would be like, at this point, I'm gonna keep going. But the point is, like, I should have put this all on 3D planes and just set the scene up in 3D. Yeah, yep. I know how to do that, but I didn't think of it yesterday, and now I feel like we're too deep. And I want to just like, it can get done this way and it can look cool. So I want to continue. But it's going to be like, I'm basically going to be like pretending it's going to be a faux effect, where it's like I have me animating past the camera flies through the text, all these things kind of like sync together, and we just kind of try to nudge it into making it look good. But yeah, because you were mentioning that yesterday, and I was going to sleep last night, and I was like, you know, but we're too deep. Maybe I do have the assets here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. Dinosaur, TTYL. Dinosaur. I don't know what you, but dinosaur to you as well. I think even the positioning of things, yeah, maybe I'm kind of thinking of setting this up in 3D right now. But I think even the positioning, keep going, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, my camera's blinking. I'm gonna see if I can, maybe this charger is better for it. Don't die on me, camera. I need you for one more hour. Okay. Hopefully that one charges better. So not as manual as it is now. Finishing as it is now will be faster, I think. I don't know. It might be faster, but it's going to look worse. It's going to look better in 3D. Try it for 5 minutes. Let's see how much. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Okay, what am I doing? Let me think. I think all we have to do is kind of move move this down. Okay, let's see. Image plane. So basically everything is going to go on a image plane. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we do have one camera here, so I think we don't need a second camera. Like if we view this, we view the renderer, doesn't our image 3D, isn't it in the same world? Let's see. Let's just add this camera. Move this back. We might not need that. Let's see, add a renderer 3D. Okay. And I just moved the image plane, which I probably don't want to do. I want to be careful here. We're merging. I'm trying to pull it back, remembering how to do this. Image 3D merge. We got image plane. We just put everything onto their own image plane. Plug this in. What was this transform? Okay, screw it. Whatever. Screw this. We're doing it. We're gonna set this up correct, so it looks better in the end. That's going on an image plane. Then just plugs together on a. Okay, we'll figure out what to do. Rid of that. Plug this into an image plane. All going down to this merge. Oh, that's right. Wait, we have to do, what is it? We have to like, no, we have to space it in 3D. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take away that animation. Doesn't matter. Merge 3D. Oh, image plane. Merge 3D. And then we hop into... does anyone know why this preview doesn't work? Like, what's wrong with this? I don't get why this doesn't preview it properly. Watch, if I just put it on the second, see? We're just kind of missing that for some reason. But this is looking good. This camera. But now I'm scared because this camera is back here in a different place. So we have to line things up with this camera? I mean, can we just go like this? Like this? Disconnect that. And then here we look at the camera. Okay. Is there a reset view? Yeah, is there? Okay, earlier today, I could just reset this camera, set it to just press reset, right? Okay, and we're reset. And it's bugging because all the layers are overlapped, but that's okay. Wait, I feel like we just, hold on. I feel like we actually did just set it up. I want to clean up a little bit. Because it's actually, it's kind of how we want it. I just want to take a breather. All right. Cool. Wait, that's the, I don't want to mess with the camera too much. But where's our text? Oh. Our text. It's going into this renderer. So these can get merged like that? No? Merge 3D? These renderers, like if it's two different renderings, I can combine them like this. But what do I have to do? I do another merge 3D. 3D? Do I just do a regular merge 3D? No. This is this renderer, or I don't need to take it out of a renderer? No. How do I do this again? I think when it goes through a renderer 3D, it becomes a 2D image. But the thing is that I do want these to be treated separately. Because for these effects to work, I need it to be, I guess I need it in 2D. Two merge 3Ds, right? But I think I have to take it from here. It's not the camera. Where is it? No, and then also this is tracking. Oh boy. Add a new merge and just add cameras on those merge 3Ds. But do you mean like merge, this is a merge 3D and this is a merge 3D? Do you mean like I connect them? Because if I do, then what happens to all this stuff? These are 2D elements as well that I want. Oh, maybe I need to turn this into a an image plane as well. I need to turn this into an image plane and then do the same thing. Could I do it at this point? Hold up. If I do this, can I plug it in here? Oh, I can. Like put these into an image plane? No. Okay, what if I just start trying to do it and see if we can kind of break through to something? This is the text. So what I want to see is this text in the 3D space. So let's see if we need to see this camera over here for some reason. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Where's that camera at? We hop out of the camera, we go to back to perspective mode. Hate that. We can't see that. I think that's a glitch. Click on merge node to see in 3D view. For this thing, camera. And then I need to move these image planes into position, I think. Yeah, see? If I just move them. So it's setting up the scene. I mean, maybe that will help. Let's just do that. Let's just kind of nudge things into place for now. Camera, I want to be perspective. See, that's a glitch, isn't that? Yeah, the viewer one doesn't work. Like the, yeah, that's. But I think that's a. I think that is a glitch for me. If I hop into perspective here, let's see. I'll do it here. Okay. All right. Cool. And then we can do the camera one. Okay. And then let's just start moving stuff into position. And maybe it will help make sense of what to do. Oh yeah. I want this to actually be camera, not this camera. So I can delete these. I want this camera to be default. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So I don't know. Put it right on. This tiny bit in front. That's weird, but okay. Yeah, this is cool. This is gonna be awesome. I'm glad we're going in this direction. What do I have to do? The text. Where's the text at? I throw it up. Is it just in the scene? It's huge. It's enormous. So we gotta resize the text. Oh boy. Scale. Oh, cool. But there's the particle effect. So let's put the particles into place. And we'll have to resize that. You can make a new text 3D. Would that be easier? Ooh. Ooh. Would it be easier? Yeah. I mean, this is supposed to be the benefit of the flexibility of Davinci Resolve, right? So we'll just redo it, and we'll be able to plug it in like this. That is the benefit, isn't it? I'm gonna put the text place. Make it smaller. It actually starts as like tiny. This text, this thing needs to be smaller. This image plane. I'll put it that into position. Up here. This text, put that into position. Right there. And then I do want to hook it up with, and maybe we don't need to do that yet for the outline, but I do want to see at least the extrusion of it. So anything else? 0.3. Okay. Yeah. Do that later. So let's do the animation then. I think the this background is on the same layer, like on the same plane. Oh, we want it. We want this. This might not. Is this not even necessary? No, this is in the background at the beginning. But we want this here. And then we're going to do the visibility. We're going to figure out how to. There it is. How to 3D mask. So this text animation, let's see. We go. Uh-oh. Wait. Camera. We do want this as the camera, but we want this. We want to be doing this stuff in perspective mode. So the 3D text will put into place. Put it like right in front. Doesn't need to be actually right on top for it to still look right. We start it at 0. Once I start doing that motion, right? To start here. Oh. What? Oh. Put media pool off. What do you mean? Media pool? Turn the media pool off. Do you mean like the backgrounds? It's actually pretty smooth right now. Oh, you mean this rendering? Top right. Oh. Oh, good idea. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Let's see. We'll go forward. So at this point it should be like out to hand size. Let's turn off this for now. So hand size. Okay, there we go. And then let's block it up, block it out. So I remember the way we got this to look good was what's it called? Cubic out. So it's like a ramp. So it gets up to at like this point. That's kind of where it hits the top. So transform. We want this moving in actual 3D space. So it moves not that way, not that way. Oh, this way. Right here. Look at the number 1337. Yeah. But let's see. So that's there, but I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna go here, move it up, and then go back here and figure out where to move this thing to. Open and then throw. Yeet. Wait. Shift so it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. And then ease cubic out cubic. Yeah. Yeet. Okay, that looks good. That looks. I gotta stop messing with this. This is supposed to be. Actually, no, this is perspective as well, isn't it? Or I'm looking through the camera right now? That's not good. Okay, so I yeet it up. I go yeet. And then let's add that spline, the animation where it kind of like overshoots a little bit. Go. And then we want it to kind of like settle down. Or no, we want it to kind of hold and then slam down, right? That'll look cool. And when it slams, that motivates the portal opening. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. I did, yeah. Let's see. Even though it slams, you do have to have kind of like a tiny bit of overshoot or whatever this is called. Cushion. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Tiny bit. A little bit more. Yeah, that's satisfying. It's like a Goomba stomp, you know? Boom. And then I did have the, I don't know, maybe, you know what? I'm thinking about ditching the spins. But we could have it like from like tilting. We could have it tilting, then it shows that it's like a 3D object. We can kind of have some motion of the same sort of idea where it's like, I don't know, the spin felt like it wasn't working. So let's see, if we, like the idea is I open, pull it out, pull this out. Maybe there's also a tiny bit of anticipation movement. Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. That looks cool. Man, I'm glad we did this. And then it slams. Oh, and it also has to be way bigger, right? So when I throw it up, maybe with the size could do something similar where it like doesn't anticipate, it also gets a little bit smaller and then it sizes up as well. Let's just sync these sizes all together. I mean, let's see what happens when I just make the stuff look similar. Probably looks good. It's probably good if these are just similar or the same. My camera died. Damn it. Oh. Pushing my equipment. That might be good. We might have just saved some computer processing, you know? Now we can... I think the size needs a little more tweaking. So we throw it up. We're not in... We just have to reset the camera again, right? Because I keep moving the position. If I just reset it, right? That's the basic... Yeah, that is the camera. But we still see the ground plane, but that's the camera view, right? Yeah. So we want to line the text up into place. I think it gets too big here. We don't actually want it that big. Then it gets a little too small. So let's fix that. Just move this down. The movement. Let's see. Gotta fix this now. Almost. Almost. Not quite. Almost. I think it gets too small. It shouldn't like get that much smaller. Delete that. Okay. I don't need to mess with it that much. That's good. Oh, but there's a problem here. What is the problem? That it's not tracked into the scene. I have the tracking data still. Like, can we apply the tracker data to this? Here it is. What if I try to... I have an idea. What if I just... Nah, no. It would look better if it was tracked in. No, yeah, we need it tracked. But I don't think it's too hard. I think we can, we might be able to just put it here. As a transform 3D. And then we're doing the translation, and we connect it to our tracker from before. Tracker 1, displacement. Oh god. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. Let's see, translation, connect, tracker one, heading? Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, it's possible this doesn't work like this. Very possible, but connect to tracker one. Oh. Uh-oh. I thought there is probably a way to do this though. Pivot? Does pivot do anything? No. The tracker. I think this is kind of the area, but connect to. It's like I want to connect the tracker to. I want to connect it to the thing. Steady angle, steady size, tracker one offset, unsteady angle, unsteady size, unsteady angle, unsteady angle. No. Damn. It's like this tracking data is all just movement, right? It's just X and Y. Just X's and Y's. X and Y movement. I know, I feel like it should work though. Like all it is the camera movement, the camera jitter. There is I bet there's some trick. There's probably some trick that I have to kind of look into. Try and find that online. Because it seems like you should be able to connect this. Connect it to tracker one. What about tracker two placement? X, Y. It's translating to the size? What the? Huh. Tricky. Connect to tracker 2 displacement. Nope. Connect to tracker 2 heading. Oh. No. Okay, whatever. I'll keep moving. I guess you need to reset 3D text keyframing. I don't know if I can do like a. Or do you mean like track, like a 3D camera track, like, or do the regular tracker, but again in this 3D mode? Like I can. That's something I gotta check that out. I gotta look into that. But let's see, is there anything else we can do in the meantime? We kind of have it set up. Oh yeah, we were gonna have this text rotating. We can still do that, and it's a good time to still do that. What if I like open it up and it kind of tilts forward? Or it tilts like this way, or it's tilting. Or like when I throw it, it does an anticipation thing? I have an idea. Do this. Wait, this is the right one? Yeah. No, I mean you've done animations on 3D text. Yes. Yeah, that was this. Oh, we went over. This came up yesterday. I know how to do it. Yes, good mention. Yeah, this is it, and it just needs to be transform XF. think. Oh no, after it's rendered? Ah, damn, what the heck. Huh? Wait. If, oh damn, we're back here. We're back to this thing though. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna do that. This was a transform XF, and it was like after I was able to export the render 3D, I could connect the transform XF with the keyframes here. Like these are the connected tracking keyframes to get it with the right motion. And that's what I was doing before. But let's see, I got an idea for this text. It's gonna be kind of cool. I think it's gonna work. Is that like when I bring it out? Well, let's see. The main motion is that there's like when I throw it, I want it to like lean forward. Wait, let's go to here. And then it goes here. I want it to like lean forward. And then I yeet. Throw it up. And it kind of rights itself. It rights it to there. And it slams down. When it slams down, it's like aligned. Boom. So maybe the overshoot should be actually that it goes too far, like this. That will maybe be cool. That looks crazy though. But let's see. I think this might be cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. It's gonna look cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. So this has got it's got to pause a little bit longer. Or this might be like a slam, right? It's like, wait, is that the right one? No, not quite right. Oh, we just have to have this. Redo that. Okay. Boom. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. And we'll have some like overshoot stuff. Yeah. That's got the Goomba stomp power to it, you know? It's not perfect yet, but it's going in the right direction. Maybe it could even, I mean, this thing, I feel like this could even be like further back. Like really, we crank it. We're just like, yeet. Then it goes boom. And this might be even like, and more. Everything shakes. And that's strong enough to open up this portal. Nope, that's not quite it. The size isn't quite right. We go here. That's it. It's almost. Maybe it shouldn't like get that much smaller. Wait. Oh, what? So we want this to be like that. This to be like there? Yeah. Okay, let's see. We go, boom. I gotta offset this. I gotta raise the X a little bit because it's tilting forward and it looks like it falls off, or it's like out of sync with the hands. But damn, this is looking okay. There we go. Huh? This is really kind of falling down though. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, man. Oh, I keep doing that on my chair. I keep trying to. Chair's breaking. All right, I'll just leave that down. I'll stop pulling that thing up. The energy, there's too much energy. It's causing my chair to break. Rainbow wormholes are opening up. So that motion is a little funky. Is that what this is? What is this? This is the size? Oh, that's weird. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. That shouldn't be like that. Should it? Wait. No, it should. That's right. But like, gets bigger. We'll do some overshoot here, or whatever you call that. I don't know what that's called. Yeah. But then that all of a sudden gets kind of nuts. That feels weird. It's like goes from. Nah, that's pretty good. I don't know. Well, I don't know. If we add motion blur and stuff, it's gonna be fine, right? No, that looks pretty good. And it slams, it Goomba stomps. And then we add some shake and some blur. Oh my god, it's gonna look so good. Then we fly through it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is gonna get. I don't know, man. I feel like I have to. I'm gonna probably work on this off camera because it's. I don't know. I think there's a lot of boring stuff that has to happen where I just like load everything up and then look at frame by frame, trying to dust it off. You can add dust. Yes, that's great. That's a good idea. I'm planning to add the dust. I'll re-add the texture to this text. I'll add it. I'll have it glowing. I gotta figure out how to like properly merge these things, but and also get the motion tracking back into it so that it looks like it's part of the scene a little better. And then I'll have to mask out the background so that it pops in when this slams, so it's more like motivated. And then yeah, there's quite a bit more I gotta do. Edit the camera fly through. Yeah, VFX particles. Yeah. Those are the main things. That's where I'll pick up. I'm gonna probably do that off camera. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be complete. We'll see. This is turning into a big project, but it's really fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you. See you next time. I'm exhausted. Peace.